The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to it. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. I hope everybody is doing great. I hope everybody is up. They're at it. They're enjoying what they're seeing when they woke up this morning. The market started to turn itself around. You guys seen the flyer. Are we in a bull or are we in a bear? You know, I'm going to just cut to the chase. We're definitely in a bull market, guys. When you pull the charts back, you look at where we came from, you look at where we are, definitely starting that slow climb up into that bull market, guys. Even with the pullback that we had over the weekend, starting Friday into Saturday and Sunday, you started to see the rebound come, guys. You started to see it come. We're going to have these pullbacks. These things are going to happen. They were predictable. Usually before the halving, we have about a 30% pullback. We didn't even get there yet. Not saying that we won't get there. Not saying that it won't happen. But, we had a pullback. Market starting really to bounce back right now. I hope all of you guys took the opportunity to go ahead and buy some of these cryptocurrencies that were on the floor for like 3 straight days. At least buy a little bit, at least build your bags up a little bit. Even if you weren't in a position to buy a lot, I hope you guys at least bought a little and bettered your position for this after the halving really taking off bull market, guys. Because after the halving, this thing is absolutely going to take off. This thing's absolutely going to run. But we are definitely in a bull right now. We've been in a bull for a minute. It's just, we had a little pullback. That's it. A retracement's gonna happen, especially before the halving. Happens every single time. If you go back, you look at the halving charts, you can see the pattern of how Bitcoin runs. And definitely, there was a pullback that was in order. See on my screen, I see 11 people that are either in here on YouTube or on X. If you're in YouTube, smash that like button, guys. Push us up in the old algorithm. If you're on X over here watching this, go ahead and hit that heart button. Push us up in the algorithm over there. But definitely, I hope you guys woke up this morning. I hope you guys were excited about where the market is. I hope you guys took this opportunity to better your positions, because that's what it's all about, right? That's what it's all about. Mr. P, good morning, my brother. How are you, man? Good morning to you. Seiko, good morning, my man. Wake up, baby, on the West Coast. Let's go. It's time. Yes. Market. Yeah. Morning. Everybody saying morning to each other. 169%. Yeah, we up. We at it. What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? Let me fix this real quick. Ordy, good morning, my brother. Good morning. Hope you're having a good day. Yo, we up, we at it, man. We up. The juniors in the building. What's up? Maximus Crypto's in the building. What's up, my brother? What's up, man? How are you, man? I hope you're doing well. I hope everything is working out for you, man. Over there, man. Good to see you, man. We're gonna get into the market in a minute. DBS in the building. What's up? Oh boy, man, DBS. But yeah, Max is in the building. DBS in the building. LeGrand, good morning, man. Good morning, my brother, man. Thanks for sharing the post on X, man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Uh, appreciate you. I woke up this morning. I seen that. I said, "Oh man, my man LeGrand out here sharing, getting everybody up in here." Like I like to see that, man. Community. Ken, good morning from across the pond. How are you, my brother? I hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well as well. How is everything across the pond, Ken? Yo, but I hope everybody took the opportunity. The opportunity. I love to see everybody saying hi and good morning to everybody in the chat, man. Everybody catching up, man. It's all a family, man. This whole crypto thing is a family, and we're all in this thing together, man. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna look at this market here in a second, and we're really gonna get into what happened and what's going on. But I hope that you guys all took the opportunity to build your bags up a little bit, man. Buy some of them ISO coins that were going on, man. XLM was at an actual steal this weekend. It fell under 10 cents for a little while. It was at 9 cents, man. Great buy. I can tell you guys I added some more. Opened up a position in the graph. Just because that was my AI play. And you guys know we talked about it on here. I was waiting for it to get down to 19 cents. I thought it was going to drop that low. It didn't. I bought in at 23 cents. I literally got it cheaper than a lot of people were buying during the whole bear market. So I was happy with that position that we opened up. I definitely ordered. Got into some more Chainlink this weekend. I got into some more Polkadot this weekend. I bought some more XLM this weekend. I bought some more Jasmy this weekend. We streamed all weekend long. For those of you guys who missed it, I was over here and YouTube kept sending me emails about utilizing their updated platform for live streaming. So we tried it, Saturday and Sunday. It's actually not bad. Not bad. We're not using it this morning. We're definitely on StreamYard this morning, but not bad. But we streamed all weekend. We talked about everything that I was buying. I actually opened up a brand new position in Jasmy, a brand new wallet. Just for this crash, right? This crypto crash. We crashed, right? And just because that's going to be the first one that I flip and sell, right? So definitely opened up a brand new position in Jasmy. Bought more Roost this weekend, which is paying dividends right now. Degen, I bought more of the Degen token, the layer 3 on base. It got down into that 2 cent range. We know last week when we were looking at it, it was 4 cents. So I definitely got some more of that. I bought a lot more Jupiter. Jupiter came underneath $1, which I was absolutely surprised when that happened. So I went in and I bought some more of that. So definitely was loading my bags up a little bit, guys. But we got to do that. Got to have money on the side to do that. Great to hear, Daniel. I'm way up on the graph. Yeah, I've been waiting to get into the graph for a while. I just been waiting for that entry point, Max. And this weekend it gave me the opportunity to get in. I kind of been sleeping on the graph for a little while. I was trying to figure out which AI play I wanted to get into. I have a couple AI plays, Neroni, but I was in Fetch AI. But I kind of was going back and forth about where I wanted to go. And then with Fetch AI, SingularNet, and everybody else looking like they're going to combine into one AI token, I was like, you know what? The graph has really been building behind the scenes. They've really been taking care of the business when it comes to AI. So let me just kind of like go ahead and get in there. And I've been looking for this entry point. And boy, this weekend gave me a great entry point. late 2000s. So yeah, you've been in it since the FTX crash. So that's great. I'm holding the graph for probably a few. You're going to hold it for a couple years. I think it's going to take off. I think it's going to take off. I think the graph is going to really move. I mean, we were talking about it this weekend on a live stream. Like literally, the graph right now is 85% off of its all-time high. Right. So just if you invested right now into the graph, you have 85% of runway just to get to its all-time high. Right. And if you believe that the crypto market's going to take off the way that we believe that the crypto market's going to take off when we get to the height of this bull run, because understand, yes, the title is bull or bear. We are in a bull run. I do believe that we're in a bull run. I just believe that we're in the basements of a bull run right now. But we're definitely in a bull. And if we believe that this big influx of money is going to come in and this market's going to take off, then the graph you have to believe is going to get back to that all-time high, which gives you about 85% of runway just for it to get back to where it was. And them are some significant gains. There's some huge gains to be had right there. So definitely was one that I was happy to get into this morning. I mean, this weekend, and definitely was loving it. Yeah, we're gonna get into that, Junior. You're gonna get right into that here in a second. That's big. That's big time. That's big time. What's up, Big Watch? Big Watch was on the stream yesterday morning. We talked about everything, man. You guys missed the weekend streams. They were pop-up streams. I didn't schedule them. I didn't do anything. We came on, we popped up, we streamed, we talked about the market, we talked about the war, we talked about homelessness, we talked about veterans, we talked about it all, man. Saturday and Sunday. Oh, I already believe we are in the bull. Yeah, me too, Max. I believe that we're in the bull. I think if you look at where we're at, that pullback was inevitable, right? That pullback was going to happen. That we just went through over the past couple of days, just because of the Bitcoin halving cycle. And if you just went back and you looked at the halving cycle, you would have kind of seen that at some point we're going to pull this market back. It happens every bull run. It happens every bull cycle. I was surprised at how fast it pulled back. I'll say that. I was surprised at how fast it pulled back because the bottom just dumped out of it. And then you had the Israel-Iran thing the war going on, right? And if you match the second dump, it's right when the bombs started to fly. That's when the second dump happened. So you had two events that happened within such of a short period of time, which dumped the market, just from the regular halving dump, and then you dumped the market again because of the war. So that it went bang bang. Which, if you were in a position to capitalize on that, you were good. You were good. Like I was happy. I was happy as hell to see the market dip that low. I was loading up because my theory is you can never have enough going into a bull market. You can never have enough. Right when you think you have enough, then you start to second guess yourself and you realize that you probably don't have enough. And even when you think you just never have enough. and when the bull market does happen, you're going to wish that you had more. It's just kind of the way that the cycle works. So yeah, I think I'm with you, Max. The bull run is here, man. It is here. It's going to be here. We're in it. We're in it. We'll have some ups and downs, but we're in it. We're definitely in it. Yeah, Seiko, your big brother's here. Big Watch is in the building. Your big brother's here. So we're definitely in it, Max. But we will have some pullbacks. We'll have another pullback. You know what I mean? We'll have another pullback probably after the halving. We'll have another pullback, and then there will be a skyrocket to the top. If the halving chart stays true to what it is, you had a run up to the halving. We're 4 days away from the halving. You had your dump. Then we're going to kind of trade sideways for a little while. We're going to go into a halving. The halving's going to be a complete non-event. It'll be a non-event. Everybody will be waiting for 4 days for the halving to come. It'll come. It'll be a non-event, because you don't see the effects of the halving for a couple months, a couple weeks to a month and a half away from the halving, depending on how many transactions are really going through the blockchain. So people that think that this is going to be a big, huge event, it's going to spike Bitcoin to the ceiling, they're going to get upset. They're going to dump. There's your second dump. There's your dump after the halving. And then after that, Bitcoin usually sets a new all-time high. Really enjoyed the weekend stream. Yeah, Ken was up in there, man. We were having fun, man. We were talking, man. We are just kicking it. I think we're playing around it, but haven't got yet. I think we're in it, Doc. I think we're in it. You go back, you look at if you pull the chart back, you go back, you look at the 15K, 20K Bitcoin. We're far away from that. We're a long ways away from where that was. We just, if you pull the chart back and you get away from looking at these charts on a 15-minute level or a 30-minute level or an hour level, and you actually pull the chart back and you look at it on a daily level, a weekly level, or even a monthly level, you'll see that Bitcoin has been on just a steady climb to the top for months, just months and months and months, a steady climb to the top. That signals, and if you match that up with the prior halvings and the prior bull runs, that signals the start of a bull run. So when we look back after the bull run's over, probably end of 2025, when I say that because that's average, I think that the bull run's going to go well beyond 2025. I think we're going to be in a super cycle because of the ISO coins, and when they start to kick off, they're going to set their own run. They're going to set their own separate run. They're going to move the market all by themselves. I think that when we look back, you're going to see in history that the market, it started when Bitcoin broke 30K. I'm talking about the bull run, the bull market. Yeah. I think when we look back at history, it's going to be when that 30K mark broke. I think that was we're starting to open that door. We're starting to open that door to the bull market. We're just cracking that door. And the door is open now at 65K. It's open. I am extremely excited about Kaspa. Me too. I love Kaspa. Kaspa was at a bargain this weekend. I think it got down to 10 cents. It was at a bargain. See, I was buying Kaspa at I think it was 7 cents. So it's hard for me to buy anymore because I would have had to DCA up. I did in Jasmy, but I started a whole separate bag in Jasmy for a whole separate reason. And, the reason that I started that second bag in Jasmy, we talked about it this weekend, is because I put enough money in there that if I was buying at 18 and 9, 1819, right? So if it gets to 22 cents, that's a 10x for me. By the time you pay fees and everything else, that's a 10x for me, right? So that'll cover all the rest of the Jasmy bags that I have. So then basically I'm riding Jasmy for free at that point. I'm riding Jasmy for free. So that's kind of where my thought process was. You weren't going to see it this low again. I didn't believe. So if you were ever going to start a short-term bag, then I just, in my thought process, that was the time. And the quicker I can cover my investment, the better off I am. The more sleep you get, the more you don't have to worry about it. Your investment's covered. You've taken your money off the table, and now you're just riding it for free, right? Well, hopefully we are around. We are around to see a bull with all these wars. Yeah, we'll be here. Man. You know, and if you go back and watch the stream that we did on Sunday, we talked a lot about the wars. We talked a lot about, you know, the effects of them. We talked a lot about the United States. We talked a lot about um, our thoughts on where this country was, where this world was, what was going on. More than just with the financial markets, more, you know, even with you know, a focus on, you know, just how we treat people, right? Uh, having sideways, then then a pump, and then a makeup. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of where I'm at too, Max. That's kind of where I'm at as well. You know, but yeah, definitely. When we look at the markets, guys, let's go ahead. The Asian market yesterday, they didn't leave us well. But I'll tell you, the reason that crypto is where it is right now, and we'll get into that, is strictly the Asian markets. You've seen it start to pump right around that 8 o'clock hour yesterday. That's when the Asian market started to trade on their Monday. They pumped this market up. The European market woke up this morning a little bit earlier than we did. They kept the pump going. Now we're going to see, as I say, will the Americans continue the pump, or will we slide the market backwards, right? That's going to be important to see as the morning flows on. But yeah, definitely the Asian markets, the stock market itself didn't close well, but they really propped up the cryptocurrency market. The European markets woke up a little bit earlier than we did this morning. They started selling. They started their stock market open. They started moving. All right, Doc, man, be careful in that gym, man. Don't throw that back out. Been a couple of days. The European markets, they woke up. You know, they're trading okay. They're getting things started. And then over here in the United States, our pre-markets, they look absolutely phenomenal. But when you come down here and you look, and I was in the middle of this crazy nonsense, laughing out loud later, but have a good one. Snack time. Snack time. It's too early for snacks. You must be from overseas, baby. It's too early for snacks. It's time, Doc. Yeah, it's time. So, well, I was in the middle of this craziness. Thursday, Friday stock market was crap. It was crap. It took a pullback, but you would have expected the United States stock market to take a pullback last week at the end of the week, because it was running at all-time highs. It was running at all-time highs, man. Run, Doc. Run, Doc, run. Yeah. Get on that treadmill, baby. Get on that treadmill. The stock market was running at all-time highs, man. And, you know, Amazon crushed its all-time high. So think about that. As Amazon crushed the all-time high for market cap, right? So, you know, it had to pull back, much like the cryptocurrency market, stock market had to pull back. It's just common trading knowledge that that's what was going to happen. 12:20 p.m. For me. Okay. Yeah, it's snack time. It's snack time, brother. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Coinbase right now looks like it's going to open at $245.75. Definitely down from where it was on Friday, down about 17%, right? But we'll see, because Coinbase runs with the market, right? Coinbase runs with the market. Coinbase runs with Bitcoin, basically. So we'll see. I expect Coinbase to come in a lot higher than what it's projecting to come in this morning. So definitely the stock market has been in a bull run for months, guys. This thing has been absolutely on fire. This thing has been absolutely running like crazy. So the United States stock market has been in a bull run for a minute. Treadmill is on. It's come. You need to get anywhere. Doc. Seiko's on Doc this morning. Seiko's on Doc, man. You never get anywhere this morning. Seiko's on it, man. Get him, Seiko. Get him, baby. So moving on over here to the cryptocurrency market, guys, we have a market cap of $2.43 trillion, which is actually down from where it was last week, but it's definitely on a big recovery from where it was at on the weekend. The weekend you're looking at we're up 4.13% just from Sunday. Just from Sunday. So definitely it's up. The market cap's up. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index took 10 points back from Friday, guys. On Friday, we're at 75. Today, we're at 65. Took 10 points back. What's up, my man RJ? My man RJ was in the background chilling. Yo, y'all, there's 27 people in this stream between YouTube and X. Go ahead, smash that like button, guys, or go ahead and smash that heart button over there on X if you're watching, man. Push us up in the old algorithm. Take care of that. Next rug pull. Next rug, man. There's way too many rugs out here, man. Right now, with these prices in the in the altcoins, there's really no reason to be putting your money in degen plays, right? I mean, yeah, you're gonna get that quick money, but how are you passing up these bargains here? But the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is down to 65. So definitely down 10 points from where it was. Bitcoin right now is sitting at $66,303. It's down on the hour, but it's up 3.5% on the 24-hour, guys. So definitely has a good rebound to it. So zero reason, right? RJ, zero, brother, zero. There is no reason to be out here degening and stuff when the market is like this. So when you have altcoins that are literally sitting in the basement from their all-time high, there is no reason to be out there getting rugged and chasing things. But Bitcoin sitting at, it's up 3.5% on the 24-hour. Tremendous rebound from yesterday. Ethereum as well, up 7.7% on the 24-hour. You guys, Ethereum dropped below $3,000 over the weekend. Got to 2,900. Dropped below 3,000. I hope that people were able to pick up a little bit of Ethereum. BNB sitting at $582 right now, up 5.4% on the 24-hour. I'll tell you guys, I did put in a long. You guys know we don't talk a lot about leverage trading on here, but I did put in a long on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB, and Jasmine, and Jupiter actually over the weekend, and they are absolutely paying dividends this morning. So definitely BNB is up 5%. Solana dipped down to $130, guys, $130 something over the weekend. It's up 9.4%. On the 24-hour. So if you just bought the dip, you're up 9% right now. If you just bought the dip on Solana, you're up 9%. Yo, XRP took a huge pullback over the weekend and now has a monster bounce back, up 6.6%. This thing was sitting at like 61 cents. It's 10 cents off of where it was sitting last week. Has a monster pullback. It had a monster pullback, has a monster bounce back to come with it. You can see this little chart over here. You see the dip, right? That's the dip right there. If you would have ate this dip up at like 47 cents, you're doing great right now. You're doing great. Next rug is my is my bank account. Oh man, my bank account's rug too, brother. Dogecoin. Love Doge. You guys know we love Doge, man. You guys know we love Doge, sitting at 16 cents. Doge is up 7.7%. The common theme here is the whole market took a pullback over the weekend, right? So we're just not going to keep repeating that. But Doge actually did really well during the pullback. Cardano 48 cents still. Yo, Cardano, you could have swept the floor with Cardano. It's up 5.7%. Yo, I'm telling you guys, when Cardano flips the switch to this full ADA blockchain, it's going to be something special. Right now, we're only operating at about 1/10 of what the blockchain actually has the capacity of operating at. When they flip that switch and they go full net, man, Cardano is going to be something special. Avalanche at a bargain price still at $37.90, up 5.2%. RJ, I am still pissed off about Cardano, man. I mean about AVAX. We had it so cheap during the bull run, sold out. Thought I was going to be able to sweep it lower, and definitely have now been buying back in and bought some more over the weekend to take my average price down because we were killing it in AVAX. We were buying it in the teens, man. Uh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't write, don't write that, don't write that check. Oh, don't write that check, yo. Don't write that check. Don't do it, dog. Don't do it. Polka dot, guys. I bought the hell out of polka dot this weekend, man. Down to $5. I was buying at $5. I was buying at $6. I bought the hell out of polka dot this weekend. I probably had 6 different limit trades in on Polkadot throughout the weekend, guys. Up 7.4%. I'm winning on every single one of them so far, man. And I've absolutely doubled my position in Polkadot. Chainlink sitting at $14.57. Yo, bought Chainlink over the weekend, $12 in a $12 range, guys. So up again. You look at it 7%. Common theme here, that 6 to 8% is the bounce back that we're in right now for a lot of these altcoins. So Matic, we had an extensive conversation about Matic on Sunday on this channel. I have a ton of Matic, a ton of Matic. And I made a mistake. I should have sold my Matic at 80 cents, especially when I seen the market dipping. I made the mistake. I didn't sell it. I could have swooped in and bought it at 60 something cents. And the reason that I say that is because a lot of people will disagree with me, but Matic is not performing the way that Matic should be performing in this market right now. Matic has actually taken a step backwards, in my opinion, when it comes to a layer 2 blockchain. They don't have the volume. They don't have the user base. And they're really not saying anything about how they're going to upgrade their blockchain or get people to come over and utilize their blockchain. They're really being dead silent in the background as they underperform, which is not exactly what you don't want from a team. Their volume has gone down. And AVAX, on the other hand, is definitely in that separate boat. They've come out, they created a foundation for meme coins. They're getting volume over there. They're doing the things that they need to do to make sure that they're moving this thing forward. So all right, Junior, man, have a good one at work, man. I'm not too far behind you, clocking in at 8. So Ukraine and Israel need my need my reflections. Yo, reflections, baby. Reflections. Got reflections. And the last bull run, man, that's all you heard. All these tokens. I got reflections, baby. You see your reflections. So yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna actually be holding on to Matic. To tell you the truth, I'm just not really impressed with where they're at and where they're headed right now. That could change. Obviously, with one announcement, that could change, but just not. I'm not good with where they're at. Internet Computer, guys, up to $13.50. We bought Internet Computer. All weekend long. We got our average price down in Internet Computer. So definitely happy with the investment over there. If Internet Computer can pull off what they say that they can pull off with the basically changing the whole internet, then Internet Computer is going to be huge, right? Internet Computer is 98% off of its all-time high, right? Internet Computer is 98% of its all-time high. I just needed to go back to its all-time high, and it's good, and I'm good. Litecoin, bought a crap ton of Litecoin this weekend as well. I think Litecoin is in for an ETF here pretty soon. They were deemed a commodity behind the scenes. Not a lot of people are reporting about it. Not a lot of people are talking about it. But they were definitely deemed a commodity. They're built on the Bitcoin blockchain. It's basically a mirror of the Bitcoin blockchain. So definitely Litecoin is one that I've kind of been just buying up here and there. If they get an ETF that'll run, Litecoin will run, and I want to be in it before they run. I'm not all in on Litecoin, but I have been buying little by little, and definitely bought some more in the $70 range this weekend. the reflections, terms, bring back, Terrarium nightmares. You ain't lying, man. You ain't lying, Big Watch, man. Terrarium was an absolute rug from day one. From day one, it was a rug. It was definitely a rug. For those of you guys in Aptos, man, definitely had a great weekend to buy in a nice bounce back. We talked about this on the stream, either Saturday or Sunday. Stacks. You guys know I got into stacks, that BRC20 protocol, at $2.80. I sold it off at $2.90 as I seen the market start to crash, and came back in with the same money and bought it at $2.25 over the weekend. So it's performing pretty well. And that was just a matter of moving money, right? Going in, coming out. That's all that was. I the same money I took out, the same money I put in, I just ended up with more tokens. That's all that happened. Crow, 13 cents right now, definitely on a nice bounce back, up 6%. You could have bought Crow at 10 cents over the weekend. I did not buy any Crow over the weekend just because my average cost is like 5 cents. So I was concentrating on the things that I wanted to bring my average cost down on, or double up on. So definitely Crow was not on the list to buy, but if you bought in a little bit higher, then you would have wanted to buy. The graph right here, guys, sitting at 28 cents. We talked about it earlier. I took a position at 24 cents, and I'm definitely high on the graph. I think the graph is going to be a monster in this AI world. And the whole bear market, they've done nothing but build and build and build. I followed this project for a while before I bought in. It's up 17.9% over the past 24 hours. So definitely was a good investment so far. Bought a bunch more Crow. Bought a bunch more Crow yesterday, RJ. Yeah, I figured RJ buys Crow all the time. My average cost is so low. Like, there was so many other places for me to put money. I can't DCA into everything, and I didn't need to DCA into Crow, so I just kind of left it there. You're only going to get so much, right? You're only going to get so much, and so that's kind of where I'm at, where I was at. Where's Jasmine? How's Jasmine performing this morning? Early this morning it was at 1.9, penny 9. Jupiter, we got in under $1. We started buying Jupiter at 50 cents at launch, so put that out there. But this weekend, I added to it under $1, and it seems to be performing pretty well this morning. Quant, you could have got under $100 this weekend. So Quant sitting here just quietly doing its thing, waiting for this ISO run, guys. I'm really waiting for this ISO run. I got a lot of ISO tokens. I'm waiting for this ISO run. I think it's going to be absolutely humongous. I think that run's going to be something special, and I think everybody's going to get paid off of that ISO run. If you own ISO tokens, you will make money off of that ISO run. And it'll be separate and distinct from the altcoin run. I believe that it'll be separate and distinct. So Jasmine right now, remember. Good morning, Selmo Fudd. What's up, my brother? We were calling on you on Sunday. I said I thought when I was streaming on Sunday, if I said your name 3 times, you would show up. Me and Seiko were calling for you. But Jasmine sitting at 1975, guys, up 7.4% on the 24-hour. Definitely did a nice rebound. Like I said, I was buying Jasmine over the weekend at that 1.8, low 1.9 range. Definitely was a good investment. Jasmine's getting ready to bounce back, man. We're bouncing, baby. We bouncing back up to that 2 cent level. We bouncing back. Big bounce back, man. So, there we have it, man. The market is just bouncing, man. It's coming back. It's looking good. It's looking strong. And like I said, the downturn of the market actually wasn't as bad as most halving cycles. Most halving cycles, you look at a 30% dip. You're looking at a 30% dip. So, and we didn't get there. That's not to say we won't have a 30% dip. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. We're in crypto, right? Anything can happen. But this crash, we didn't get to that level. But yeah, look at that daily chart. Look at them daily bubbles, man. They look so good, man. But again, you come over here to the hour as the United States markets start to wake up. You start to see more red fill in. People that were buying over the weekend may be taking profits right now, right? Hopefully, the United States markets, when they wake up and they start to trade and they look at these things, I actually do not take the work that the Asian markets and the early European markets put into this thing and just destroy it. I hope that the American markets wake up and see the value and start pumping it again. Loaded up on some more Stellar, baby. Yes, Silmo. I love to hear that, man. Stellar, did you get it underneath the 10 cents? It fell underneath 10 cents at one point this weekend. It fell underneath 10 cents. ADG, do you expect one more crash? Not a crash, Big Watch. I don't expect another crash. I expect after the halving for there to be a little bit of a pullback, just because the halving is really a non-event. You know what I mean? And people new to crypto, they think that the halving is going to come and then all of a sudden Bitcoin's going to spike up, right? Just because the halving happened. And that's not how it works. You don't see the effects of the halvings till weeks or months after the halving happens. Then you start to see the effects of the halving and cutting them blocks in half, cutting the miners, basically cutting the miners' pay in half is basically what the halving is doing. I expect the people that don't understand what that is and don't understand how that works, they're going to start to dump Bitcoin because they're expecting something that they're not going to get. And that's usually where you get that post-halving dump right there. And then we circle around and go to an all-time high. That Israel and Iran conflict is going to affect the market. Yeah, it's gonna, if it gets any worse, right? If it gets any worse, Selmo, it will affect that Israel-Iran conflict will affect the markets. I think we've seen the market dump from that already. But if it gets any worse, we may see another one. And these are these micro things that we can't control in the market, right? The conflicts, the wars, things like that. Like nobody predicts that, right? And that was the second dump. That's what you seen on Sunday. Was that literally the dump from that? So, but we can't predict these things, and we'll see. I'll tell you right now, if the United States gets involved any more than what they are, you'll see the market crash. You'll see the market crash. That both stock market and crypto market, because when the United States are going to get involved, a lot of other countries are going to get involved. It's going to create some fear, and if that happens, then you're going to see these markets crash. I'm different. I'm of the opinion where I think that these guys need to figure it out. Israel and that whole sector over there, they need to figure it out amongst themselves, right? Like these other countries can't save everybody, so they need to figure it out. They need to shake that out, right? Don't fret. Brandon told them. Ken, yeah, that's funny. That will sort them. Sort them all out. It's got to sort itself out, right, Ken? Like, and at the end of the day, like, it's got to sort itself out, and we got to let it sort itself out. you know, unfortunately, we got to let it sort itself out. And like I said, I'm not going to get into too much of it here because we covered a lot of it on Sunday, on the live stream on Sunday. We really got into a lot of the issues and a lot of the concerns around the war, a lot of the issues and a lot of the concerns around veterans, and a lot of the concerns around the United States, things like that. And we really had a good discussion about it. Time to buy, time to buy weapons. It's just going to it's going to be all right. You know what I mean? It's gonna be just fine. That's the thing. Is like you got to take a step back and let these things play themselves out. Right? There's a lot of politicians that are sitting at the table. They'll figure this thing out for good or for bad. They're gonna figure it out. And at the end of the day, we as citizens, whatever country you live in or whatever side you're on, we're just collateral damage. Uh, they got money. They got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. Yeah, we talked a lot about that, someone. A lot on Saturday, man. And those of you guys who may not know, I come from a military type of family, right? My daughter was in the military when she was 20. My oldest daughter was in the military when she was 20. She went over, she fought in Afghanistan. My nephew, newly enrolled in the Air Force. My son-in-law was in the military, fought in Afghanistan. Uh, and you see some of the casualties of war, and people coming back from war, when you're in it, right? And as a country, we just have to do better with taking care of our veterans. We have to do better. We we fall so short in how we take care of our veterans as a country that we actually should be ashamed of ourselves. But that's for a whole nother live stream, right? That's for a whole nother live stream. But we should be ashamed of ourselves as a country. As a country, we should. But and not only here in the United States, right? There's other countries that do the same. A lot of the European nations, they need to. They need. We just have to do better. We have to do better. And there's just no other way around that. We just got to we got to be better. We got to do better. So Bitcoin halving, 4 days, 12 hours, 47 minutes away, guys, right here. 4 days, 12 hours, 47 minutes away from the halving, guys. So we are on the way. Projected April 19th. This fluctuates, guys. People think that halving is like a dead set date. It's not a dead set date. This fluctuates depending on how many blocks are being mined and at what rate and at what speed. So the more transactions that happen on the Bitcoin network, the quicker you'll get to the halving, right? Which is why you see this fluctuation happen, right? You see this fluctuation happen because it's all based on a number of blocks, right? So let's say that the Bitcoin network's not that active today. You may see this drop to April 20th, right? And then let's say it's more active tomorrow. You may see it bump back up to the 19th. Let's say it gets real active today. You may see it go to the 18th, right? So this thing's very fluent, very fluctuant, based on the number of blocks that are mined and how fast they're mined and all that stuff. So understand you gotta keep track of this if you want to know. So you just changed to 13 hours, which means less blocks got mined within that hour, right? So if you want to know exactly when the Bitcoin halving is going to happen, you got to stay on top of it, and you got to have charts like this to look at and say, you know what, we're going to predict the 19th, we're going to predict the 20th now, we're going to predict the 12th now, or you're always going to have a date that just doesn't make sense. So you got to stay on top of it, It's egregious. It's egregious how they put lives on on the line. And then I agree, man. And we're sending 19, 20-year-old kids to take care of that. And to have them come back in the condition that some of them come back in at 19, 20, 22 years old is crazy. It's crazy. Someone got more. Someone got more. Someone got money for for illegal elegy. Oh, Sego and Selmo, baby. Hey DG, your Friday morning, your Friday morning stream will be interesting. It will. It will. It will. It'll be interesting. We'll see where this goes. Like if we hit there on Friday, right? If we hit there on Friday. So, but yeah, pay attention. You know, get yourself a chart. There's tons of them out there. They're counting the blocks down. They're counting the times down. They're doing the math. You know, 4 days, 12 hours now. You see how it keeps ticking up? It keeps ticking up today. But yeah, by midday, this will be way back down again. It's just that the blocks aren't being mined at the rate in which they're you know, they're not as busy right now. It's early in the morning. They're just not as busy. But, you know, so to put an exact date and time on the halving, you can't do that, right? You just can't. So Hong Kong guys, they go cheap labor. Cheap labor is the way to go. Yeah, I guess if that's how they look at it, right? So Hong Kong approves spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. This is an old article. This isn't really what I want to talk about. They actually go live today. So we're going to not necessarily see the effects of the spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs in Hong Kong today, but given throughout the week, you're going to see the effects of these spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. Now, remember, there's inflows, there's outflows, inflows and outflows. So we have to see how the Hong Kong people react to these ETFs, right? I think that they're going to react positively to these ETFs because there's a pent up demand over there, right, for cryptocurrency. And they've been suppressed for so long on having access to crypto outside of, you know, black market type of crypto. They've been suppressed for so long on actually having easy access to crypto that I think that this is going to be a pretty easy. This is going to be a layup for a lot of people to buy a crap ton of Bitcoin and a crap ton of Ethereum in an ETF, which means you'll see a major inflow, right, of Bitcoin and Ethereum on the blockchain. You should be able to see it on the blockchain, right? We should be able to track this on the blockchain and see the inflows and outflows, much like we do with BlackRock and Fidelity and everybody else. So over the course of the next couple of days, we're really going to see the effects of these ETFs on the market, good or bad, right? I think it's going to be positive. I think that this is actually a great move for Bitcoin and Ethereum. You could see a massive inflow into the Ethereum. They take they take care of illegal better than they do. Seiko, they do. It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of attention that we give to, you know, everybody else outside of the people that actually need to be taken care of, right? It's crazy. Hotels, debt, debit cards, phones, yeah. Anything and anything you need, right? Anything and anything you need, right? China is now the first country approving ETH ETF. Yeah, they are. But this has been in the works for a long time. These ETFs have been in the works in China, Hong Kong for a long time. If you go back and you look at the original documents, of when this thing started. This thing started a while ago. So literally, China, Hong Kong has been buying Bitcoin and Ethereum behind the scenes for a couple years now, setting up these ETFs to be launched. So when their people couldn't buy crypto, they were buying crypto. So kind of like real hypocritical, right? But at the end of the, whether you agree with it or don't agree with it, they're here, right? The ETFs are here. They're launched today. Actually, they've already started trading today because they're up way before we are over here in the United States or in Europe. So they've actually started to trade. But a lot of people are starting to think that you would have seen an immediate impact today. We'll see. We'll see if that Bitcoin and Ethereum increase price was due to these ETFs overnight, right? We have to get to the blockchain. You have to see the analysis of the blockchain of what moved in and what moved out based on these ETFs to really make that decision. And I haven't seen the analysis of that blockchain yet to say, yes, these ETFs are the reason why Bitcoin is sitting at $66,000 right now and Ethereum busted above 31,000, right? I mean, 3,100, right? So it very well could be, this could be the reason for the big bounce back in Bitcoin and Ethereum overnight. This could be why we've seen that move to the upside. But we got to wait and see the blockchain analysis before we make that decision, before we come in and say, yeah, that's the reason. So, I wouldn't be surprised if it was, right? I wouldn't be surprised if that was the reason. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the push. It wouldn't surprise me one bit. Excuse me. UK to issue new crypto stablecoin legislation by July. You're starting to see this now, right? You're starting to see more of the European nations start to introduce this legislation around stablecoins, around crypto. They're really starting to ramp up the oversight and the regulatory bodies of these things, of the cryptocurrency industry. The United States will follow suit with the European nations. The United States is just behind, but kudos to the UK. I'm not against regulations. I'm just for common sense regulations, right? I'm not against regulation. Like I don't think that you can have a financial industry that's completely unregulated, right? I think that's unrealistic. It'll not, BlackRock, these big players are not going to allow that to happen, right? They're just not. Call it DeFi, call it what you want. These guys, they need to make their money, and they need to make their money now. And they're going to set up regulations and systems where they benefit off of blockchain as well. And they're going to. And you can fight that as much as you want, but there's a realization to you're going to lose that battle every single time. So what you need to do is have common sense regulation that makes sense and is beneficial to everybody, right? And looks like the UK stablecoin bill legislation, it doesn't seem to be too bad, right? It doesn't seem to be too intrusive. It doesn't seem to be too bad, but definitely they're going to drop it by July. So, we'll see what happens with this. We'll see how the market reacts to this. I think it's going to be a nothing burger, to tell you the truth. I think the market has become numb to regulation. I think the market has become numb to lawsuits and regulation and all this talk back and forth. I don't think that the market itself, the cryptocurrency market in general, really gives this stuff a lot of weight anymore when it actually comes to buying, selling, and moving crypto around, because it's just, there's been so many smoke and mirrors. There's been so many nonsense and stuff that just wasn't going to go anywhere, and people just throwing out these crazy theories and these crazy laws and these crazy things, these crazy lawsuits and stuff like that, that you get to the point where you're just numb to it. And so I think that this will be a nothing burger come July, but we'll see what happens. We'll see. The law itself didn't look to be too bad. So we go ahead and wrap things up over here on the DeFi side. What we got going on over here, Stronghold is absolutely looking phenomenal. It's looking good. Isn't this UK bill being used to get their citizens into UB CB? Could be Bitcoin. I mean, it could be Big Watch. When I looked at it, I didn't read it like that, but it very well could be. I didn't read it like that. But Stronghold got whooped this weekend, sitting at 2059, but definitely bouncing back strong. Stronghold's bouncing back strong, baby. Stronghold's bouncing back strong. I love this project. I just love this project. Stronghold over here. I think it's going to be an absolute runner on the Stellar Network, man. Selmo, if you want a great project that runs on the Stellar Network, there you go. There it is, man. The only financial, the biggest financial settlement project on Stellar. Roost is looking good, baby. We're buying Roost around 3.8 over the weekend. Roost is looking strong. That community's looking good. Volume's looking good over there on the base chain. We definitely like Roost. How did Alliance Block stack up over the weekend? I didn't even look. I didn't even buy any. I'm so far up on it. I didn't even pay attention. 19 cents. Oh, they actually made a strong move back. Strong move back up to the top. Bone, Shibarium, definitely. Yo, man, these guys are struggling, man. Well, no, we have Punk A. I sold my Punk A 12 cents over like on Thursday. I sold it at 12. We bought it at 6. I sold it at 12. I'll wait for it to drop back down to 6. I'll buy back in. But I definitely got the double up. I sold on this green candle right here. Is where I sold at. Sold there. So definitely. I always say connect those dots. Yeah, connect those dots, man. You have to connect the dots, man. They're all the dots come together at some point. The dots are already connecting, and like I said, for a whole nother stream, and we can talk about it a whole nother time, but CBDCs are coming everywhere. And if you don't think that your country is going to get one, you're nuts. They're coming. Don't sleep on Pepe. Oh, Seiko, we ain't sleeping on Pepe. We ain't sleeping on Pepe around here. I love Pepe, man. I think Pepe gonna make millionaires. Millionaires, man. Pepe is still being pulled back like yeah, it is. Meme coins, they're not on a full bounce back yet. Pepe's not on its full bounce back yet, but no, man, Pepe's gonna mint millionaires. People think that Pepe, Bonk, Dog with Hat, and these guys are done. Look, people forget Pepe, Bonk, Dog with Hat have never been through a bull run before. People are giving up on them way too early. Shib, Doge, Floki, they've all been through a bull run. We know what they're going to do in the bull run. They're going to send. During the bull run. Pepe, Bonk, Floki, they built up their user base in one of the nastiest bear markets of all time. And they were able to accomplish what they accomplished in the nastiest bear market of all time. What makes you think that anybody's going to outperform them in a bull market? If they did what 99% of the other meme tokens couldn't do, let's just talk real talk here for a minute. SHIB, Doge, Floki took a huge pullback during the bear market, a monster pullback, right, from where they were at the end of the bull market. Pepe, Bonk, Dogwood Hat, they took all of that value that SHIB, Doge, and Floki lost. They took it all in the nastiest bear market of all time. In the nastiest bear market. One of, or if not one of, the nastiest bear markets of all time. They were able to get to billion-dollar market caps when nobody was spending money in crypto. They were able to get there. They were able to do. Doge couldn't hold the price. I love Doge. You guys know I own a crap ton of Doge. I love Doge, but it's real talk. Doge couldn't hold the price. It couldn't hold its price during the bear market. SHIB couldn't hold its price during the bear market. Floki couldn't hold its price during the bear market. Pepe, Bonk, Dogwood Hat, they were able to hold their price during this nasty bear market. They accomplished what these well-established cryptocurrency meme coins out here couldn't accomplish. So what makes you think that in a bull run that they won't accomplish more? Not to mention, when you look at Pepe and Bonk in particular, they're listed on all of the exchanges that you need to be listed on in order to run. Understand, Shiba Inu and Doge, they didn't have their big run. I mean, they had a run up on the DeFi side. I'll give them credit. They had their run up on that DeFi side. But they didn't really start melting zeros off of their price until they got it listed on the exchanges that these guys are already listed on. So understand that, understand. Look out for Rave. I hear about Rave. I hear a lot. I hear a lot about Rave. But the government is made up of former bankers. Oh yeah, they're moving money, baby. They're moving money in the government, But Roost, man, I love Roost, man. I'm telling you, I think Roost is going to be a big player here too. Brett obviously is going to be the first $1 billion meme token on Base. But I think Roost is right behind it. Roost is right behind it. It doesn't even need to beat it. It just needs to be right behind it. Like, there's no competition, right? Everybody thinks there's a competition. There's not. It just needs to be behind it. Bone, man, this thing's actually bounced back a little bit. This weekend, we could have bought it for 50 cents. But the thing about it is, I don't see Shibarium being ready and being fully implemented and being ready for this bull run. I think they're going to have to sit this one out. It's just not going to be ready. Brett up to 7 cents, doing his thing. How far are we away? Took a pullback, but they're still at a $706 million market cap. So, but I do think that this thing will reach $1 billion on Base. And then from that point, what happens, I don't know. It could have a major pullback from $1 billion. I think $1 billion is the goal for Brett to be the first $1 billion Base meme coin on Base. But what happens after that, I don't know. Will people start to sell off after they meet their goal? I don't know. We'll see. Jupiter absolutely went on. It got pulled back pretty bad down here into the 70 cent range, high 70, 80 cent range. We've seen it, and definitely started to bounce back this morning, which is a good thing because Jupiter's got a good project going on over there. They just may be innocent collateral damages of the Solana blockchain. If Solana can't fix their blockchain, Jupiter's going to be collateral damage. But I'm still investing in Jupiter. I think that Jupiter's going to do things. I think Solana will put enough band-aids on that blockchain to get it through the bull run, maybe, hopefully. And if they do, Jupiter will reap the benefits of that. But if they don't, Jupiter, if Solana goes down, Jupiter's going to crash. The price of Jupiter will crash. Jasmy, we looked at Jasmy. Roost Yo, I thought you was working out, Doc. You got your back. You working your back out. Roost, doing well. Jasmine. I'm sorry, Jasmine 1979. Not bad. We're gonna crack this 2 cent range again today. There's no doubt about it. You see, we're on a green candle today. You know, just as an FYI for Jasmine, do you know that Jasmine sees as much volume on a 24-hour basis as some of the top 10 tokens on market cap? I'm tired from that. I'm tired from that weekend. Well, yeah, you didn't get a weekend off, but Jasmine sees just as much 24-hour volume as some of the top 25 tokens on CoinMarketCap. I want you just to think about that for a minute. People, the popularity of Jasmine, it sees just as much volume as some of the top 25 tokens on CoinMarketCap. Think about it. Think about that for a minute. And when you think about where it can go, think about that for a minute. So, all right, guys, with that, your boys got to go clock in. Got to go make that money. Got to be a slave to that 9 to 5. So go ahead, guys, on your way out of here. Smash that like button, smash that share button, man. Let everybody go back and watch this replay. You guys, I've been doing crazy pop-up streams all weekend long. Who knows? I may pop up tonight. I may pop up tomorrow. Who knows, right? So hit that bell notification if you want to know when I'm popping up. But yo, I've been popping up a lot on these live streams, man. We stream all weekend long, guys. So yo, you better hit that bell notification if you want to know. You better hit that bell notification. And Selmo and Mr. P, we were looking for you guys on Sunday, baby. We were looking for you guys. Me, Big Watch, Ken. You know, we're all looking for you guys on Sunday. We're like, where's our people at? So we know Doc wasn't coming because he was out looking at these old venues and stuff like that, being all bougie and stuff. So we knew he wasn't going to drop by. But other than that, man, ring that bell, baby. Ring that bell. Ding, ding, ding. But yo, you guys be safe today. These prices are still good. These prices are still in the basement, guys. Don't be scared to buy. Don't be scared to buy it all. A lot of these prices are 80 to 90% off of their all-time highs, man. Don't be scared. Don't worry about it, man. This ain't nothing, man. We're just on a little bounce back right now, man. That's it. That's all we are. We're in a little bounce back. There's so much upside to go here, guys. This is going to be absolutely amazing. We got so much happening within the next couple weeks. We got the halving. We got all of this stuff. What are you guys talking about? What you guys talk about before I let you go? I gotta read you what you guys are talking about. Doc gone bougie. Yeah, Doc went bougie this weekend. Yeah, he went bougie. He went from the hood to the bougie. He went bougie. But yo, sometimes you just gotta go bougie, man. But yo, other than that, man, guys, be safe out here. And like I said, don't be scared to buy, man. Don't be scared to buy. We're still in the basement, man. We still got so much upside to go, man. There's so much potential in a lot of these top 50, top 100 tokens, guys. A lot of them are still sitting 70, 80, 90% of their all-time high. There is so much money to be made in this market. You just got to know where to make it, and you got to be on top of things, guys, and know that your investments are solid. You're so early right now. I know that's a phrase that's being said all the time. Oh, you're early. No, but you really are early. You really are. And like I said, we are in the bull market. We're in. This is it. The bull market is set. We're in. We've been in for a little while. We've been in for a couple months. We're in. But if you're going to buy during the bull market, right now is when you want to buy. Right now at the basement of the bull is when you guys want to get in. And I'll tell you guys, and I'm going to keep preaching this to you guys the whole time. My plan for my cryptocurrency, my altcoins, is for me to be completely sold out of every single altcoin that I own by the end of 2025. And I'm going to take that money. I'm going to sit it on the sidelines, and I'm going to wait for the next. And I'm going to wait for the next crash when the bull market's over, and I'm going to come back in and buy in. But my plan is to be millionaires by the time 2025 is over, and be sitting on the sidelines waiting to rinse and repeat this thing, guys. So with that, you guys have a great day. Appreciate you guys. Hit that bell notification because we're popping up now. We're popping up. So you guys have a great day. I'll get back at you guys tomorrow night on X, Space on X. So, yep, have a good one. And we'll do it tomorrow night on X and Wednesday morning here. Let's have a good one. Peace.